the bridges, the embankments and cuts, they blasted and dug with their sweat and their guts.
The film you're about to watch is a week's holiday on the Stratford-upon-Avon Canal. It is situated in the Midlands and was built between 1793 and 1816. Its length is 25.5 miles in total and consists of two sections. The dividing line is the Kingswood Junction, which gives access to the Grand Union Canal. As you can see, we've just arrived and are loading some of the luggage. I think there's more luggage here for us five than they had on the Titanic when it first sailed.
Navigator, rise up and be strong. The morning is here and there's work to be done. Take your pick and your shovel and a bolt dynamite, for the ship a few tons of this earthly delight. Yes, to shift a few tons of this earthly delight.
What's we sort of got? Pretty. No.
Comprehensive training was given by Valley Cruisers to us all. It included such things as greasing the prop shaft, how to fill the reservoir for fresh water, how to check oil levels, and in fact even how to clear the propeller should it get debris entangled in it. This, as you will see in the film, is put to good use, and in fact it made it a lot easier for us.
Nothing at all. The ice, if it's not in there, it doesn't stick. That's all you got to remember. Right?
Steady as she blows.
That's enough.
As we approach and enter our first lock, we have sight of the sill, which is just below the gates. It's important that while waiting for the water to empty from the lock, that you don't allow the narrowboat to rest above whilst the water is emptying, as obviously this will be quite dangerous.
Hit the back of the boat with the sill, go down
500 to go. Robert and James are about to open a paddle to allow the water in. It's quite interesting to see how difficult it is at the beginning of the holiday and how easy they make it as the holiday progresses. Here you see the difference in the water levels between outside the gate and in the lock. In this case the lock is quite empty and the boys are opening the paddles to allow the water in to bring the boat up to the level of the water so that we can then progress on.
Wilmcott's mooring.
Oh, where the devil's that?
Hello. Oh, James. James, come in.
I'm trying to make the toast.
Hello.
Where will I wander and wander? Nobody knows. But wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. Whatever the will of the weather, whether it shines or snows,
Cleaner.
wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. I don't know where it's found, but I don't mind. As long as the world spins around, I'll take my time. I'll savor the softness of summer.
Away for a commerce where my fortunes were made. Yes, to shift a few tons of this blaze of light.
Reminds me of being in Rylam.
Yeah.
Used to have a thing with the bells on the
Navigator.
very
Somewhere I am
Mary Arden's house, Wilmcote. Thought for many years to be the home of Shakespeare's mother, it has now been discovered that she actually lived 30 yards away at Glebe Farm. What we call Mary Arden's house was not actually built until 5 years after she had left the village. It incorporates a museum of agricultural implements and local rural bygones, and is furnished as the home of a yeoman farmer in Shakespearean times.
Oh, Kitty, my darling, remember
Too many documents, mate. They're done now.
that the doom will be mine if I stay. 'Tis far better to part, though it's hard to, than to rot in their prison away. It's far better to part, though it's hard to, than to rot in their prison away. So softly he then kissed her hand. Was the same.
We've just arrived at a winding point. This is an area which allows you to be able to turn the boat in the canal, that's in our case 62 foot long, would be too wide to turn round.
That I must go ashore. Watching, and you know that I must go ashore.
Travelling north from Stratford upon Avon, the first is the Edstone Aqueduct, also known as Burley, which is at 475 feet and is the longest in England. The aqueduct crosses a minor road, the Birmingham and the North Warwickshire Railway, and also the trackbed of the former Alcester Railway. There was once a pipe from the side of the canal that enabled locomotives to draw water to fill the loco's tank.
No, I don't think it was really high and really high bars up on the water over there.
The Stratford-upon-Avon Canal was conceived as part of a network of canals which would allow coal from Dudley Canal and the Starbridge Canal to reach Oxford and London without having to use the Birmingham canals, the management of which was seen as high-handed. An Act was passed on the 28th of March 1793 for the construction of a canal from the junction with the Worcester and Birmingham Canal in Kings Norton to Stratford-on-Avon. The route would take it close to Warwick and Birmingham Canal at Lapworth, but the Act did not include any provision for a direct connection with it, or with the River Avon at Stratford.
They get both in this shot then. Yeah, as far as they look them things as well.
Where will I wander and wonder? Nobody knows. But wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. Whatever the will of the weather, and whether it shines or snows, wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. I don't know where it's found, but I don't mind. As long as the world spins around, I'll take my time. I'll savor the softness of summer. I'll wrap up when winter blows. And wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. Whatever the will of the weather, and whether it shines or snows, wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. I don't know where it's found, but I don't mind. As long as the world spins around, I'll take my time. I'll savor the softness of summer. I'll wrap up when winter blows. And wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose.
Some ways in abstract. And you said that's just
My name is Chuck Stewart. I'm a canny gunman and a roving young fella I've been. So easy and free when you drink, and when me I'm a man you don't meet every day.
In this clip you can see James steering the boat. It hasn't taken him long to find out how to sail this 62-foot narrow boat. It's not exactly easy. James helped with the making of this film. As you can see, he's on the lookout with the camera and ready for any opportunity, particularly if one of us fall in the water.
So easy and free and you drink, and when me I'm a man you don't meet every day. took out my dog, and him I did shoot up down in the county Kildare. So be easy and free when you drink and
Andrew is having a bit of a laugh, as the only person left on the boat is Nan. And I think we're all expecting her to be able to sail it up to the next lock.
brandy and wine, whatever it costs, I'll pay. So be easy and free when you drink and when me, I'm a man you don't meet every day. So be easy and free when you drink and when me, I'm a man you don't meet every day.
It's now Robert's chance. He's having a go at steering the boat and taking it quite seriously.
Keep it on that then. You bring it my little... She got loads of room, right?
Yeah, she see ya.
Yeah, you can see.
We are now working better as a team. As you can see, we all have our own jobs to do, and it's working quite smoothly. An interesting feature of the canal is the unique barrel-roofed lock-keepers' cottages to be found south of Kingswood Junction. All but two have been swamped by large modern extensions, but those at Lock 28 and 31 are still something like their original state. Neither of them have either electricity supply or mains water.
Where will I wander and wonder? Nobody knows. But wherever I'm going, I'll go in search of the rose. Whatever the will of the weather, whether it shines or snows, wherever I'm going, I'll go in search of the rose. I don't know where it's found, but I don't mind. As long as the world spins around, I take my time. I'll savor the softness of summer. I'll wrap up when winter blows. And wherever I'm going, I'll go in search of the rose.
This is a close-up view of the paddle gearing. It's quite heavy, very strong. Once the paddles are lifted, you can see the effect by the small whirlpool which is created just below it. This in turn fills the lock.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
The first one, you to close on them. Run, James, got there? Is it, you have to wind up and let the water out, yeah?
We're getting so confident at opening the locks that even Nan is starting to open up the locks. She might even open and close them on her own by the time we're finished. Wow, she's using the windlass and opening up the paddle. Hear the water rushing in. A lot quicker than how the boys do it.
I haven't done the other one though, Jake. I know, go over, yes.
I'll go and do it on the boat.
We'll check our door. Oh, is it closed by the closing this one? We'll start walking across.
Grandad has started to get involved with the boat and using the pole to push us away from the bank. It's easier to steer away from the bank if you just give it a helping hand. But you've got to remember that if you're pushing the boat away and you're on the bank, to get on before it's too late. Yes, and what it is, we've got Kingswood Junction. This was quite a manoeuvre for us to get the 62-foot long boat through the small lock, under the bridge and into the connecting canal.
They died in their hundreds with no signs of mark where.
Okay.
Save the brass.
But as you will see, we managed it.
Entrepreneur. By landslide and rock blast, they got buried so deep that in death, if not life, they'll have peace while they sleep. Navigator, navigator, rise up and be strong. The morning is here and there's work to be done. Take your pick and your shovel and about dynamite for to shift a few tons of this earthly delight. Yes, to shift a few tons of this earthly delight. We're marking this land is still seen and still rise. A way for a commerce where vast fortunes were made. Supply of an empire where the sun never set. Which is now deep in darkness, but the railway's there yet. Navigator, navigator, rise up and be strong. The morning is here and there's work to be done. Take your pick and your shovel and the bold dynamite.
We were just approaching the Shrewery Tunnel. It was quite exciting because we'd obviously none of us been on a longboat through such a long tunnel, and we were wondering how we'd get on driving in the dark, but we managed fine.
Hello. That make a funny noise, that.
We had a problem with the propeller, which had picked up some debris on the way through. Unfortunately, we'd been shown how to deal with the situation.
Oh yes, it's around the propeller.
Oh dear.
A man is in love. How do I know? He came and walked with me, and he told me so. In a song he sang, and then I knew a man is in love with you.
flight, 21 locks,
How did
which,
I
as you can
hear?
imagine, is quite a challenge. We actually did the whole of the flight in 2 hours 40 minutes, which is, I believe, very good.
Whispered your name.
You'll notice that we actually linked up with another boat. These locks are twice as wide, sufficient to allow 2 boats to go in at the same time. This reduced the amount of work which was required to open and close each gate, and particularly as we had 21 on the go, it was welcome to have somebody else to help.
A man is in love. How did I guess? I figured it out while he was watching you dress. He'd give you his all if you but agree. A man is in love and he's me.
Switch it off.
Because we don't want it to overflow.
No.
Take all the muck into it. Put this in.
Yes.
We took advantage of Tesco's being on the canal side and replenished our stocks. Beautiful Leamington Spa. Beautiful countryside. Hatton locks again. Who said it was a challenge? We intend to go up the locks quicker than we came down, which would be quite an achievement. Another boat, like we can see, is coming alongside, so at least we'll have the same help as we did when we came down. But here goes. He's up bright and early and going to do the maintenance on the boat. You'll see that he checks the oil, the water, and in actual fact greases the propeller shaft, which has to be done each day. This was part of the training we received, and later on you will see James maintaining the propeller.
Five, 6 times. Or until it goes tight. No, he's not going to do it yet. Just down this.
Here you see James maintaining the propeller shaft. He's actually checking the propeller as well,
It's a bungee.
because we thought there was something might be still in, and sure enough there was a gungy band. It's worth mentioning that the engine must be totally switched off, and that the key to the ignition is held by the person who is actually maintaining the propeller. Obviously a safety precaution, because at the end of the day you don't want to finish up short-handed.
Right, we need to just check that. So rev it up to see if it does breathe in there.
This is the moment that we come alive.
We're heading to a winding hole so that we can turn the boat round, as we need to go back to get back onto the Stratford Canal. Everyone stand to attention. The captain is in charge. We're all watching where we're all going.
Where will I wander and wonder? Nobody knows. But wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. Whatever the will of the weather, and whether it shines or snows, wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose. I don't know where it's found, but I don't mind. As long as the world spins around, I'll take my time. I'll savor the softness of summer. I'll wrap up when winter blows. And wherever I'm a-going, I'll go in search of a rose.
That's a good idea, Andrew. But watch it. Don't forget to get back on board before you push it out too far.
Might get one too.
This one stayed around the boat all night whilst we were moored and was very quick to respond to the open window when pieces of bread were handed out to it, as you can see.
the funniest dad.
Many of the accommodation bridges south of Kingswood Junction are twin cantilever bridges of cast iron, with a central slot to accommodate the tow rope of horse-drawn boats.
The canals and the bridges, the embankments and cuts, they blasted and dug with their sweat and their guts. They never drank water, but whiskey by pints, and the shanty towns rang with their songs and their fights. Navigator, navigator, rise up and be strong. The morning is here and there's work to be done. Take your pick and your shovel and a bowl dynamite for to shift a few tons.